my thoughts. I shut it down wherever power is stored. Being real is in the past, watching cowards get on. It ain't kill me, so it's making me stronger. And these bite-sized rappers now sensing my...
What the hell's going on, people? This is Periodic, and you see the title of the video. We are jumping back into Dragonball Z Dokkan Battle in order to show off this transformation boost squad at its Majin peak. I mean, like, I don't even know what to say, dude. This team is pretty strong, particularly on JP, because they have a few units that we do not have over on Global. But let's go ahead and start off at a Rainbow Star LR Buu tanks, level 10 links, 4.1 million. Just, we're just getting started. Remember, this man does, in fact, increase his attack. That stacks every single super attack. Bro, how bars? Like, how good are we? On his 18 key, he's going to stack his defense. On his 12 key, he's going to stack his attack. And so we just did both. We stacked the defense. We stacked the attack. My. I mean, transformation boost is looking real good. And I think we'll keep him at that. So we have the Tech Exchange Buu, which we should be getting fairly soon. I don't know if after the Legendary Banner finishes, we may just get Tech Gohan as just like a Dokkan Fest unit that'll come out, which would kind of make sense. Maybe they would extend it into like a part 3 of the worldwide celebration, just because, I mean, it's all connected, right? You have that Ultimate Gohan who was in, 3 million, who was in the, arc, the Majin Buu Saga arc, so it would make plenty of sense. I highly doubt that they're going to put him in part 2 because they usually reserve that for a Legendary Banner. And a lot of people are speculating that it'll be some, oh my goodness. So I think I actually want to, maybe I want to keep them together, but they link up a little bit more. Just a little bit more. He gains more attack, but he gives him more, links. I think I'm going to have to rock with just him on support like this. Man, look at that. Look at that. 876,000 just chilling here on this transformation boost squidod with nothing but Majin power. Nothing but Majin man meat coming in. 3.4 milli. Unfortunately, did not get the super attack for that 25% chance, but all good. We're still going to finish off with the Tech Buu boy. And here's the first transformation for the exchange unit, or just transformation unit. Evil Buu coming in, going to get a little bit stronger, a little bit more damage reduction. So yeah, it would make the most sense in my eyes that they would release Gohan. Either they include it as a part 3 or they just say, screw it, after the worldwide celebration ends, we're still going to continue that Majin Buu Saga theme. Ultimate Gohan drops, bada bing, bada boom, there he is. Because it would be very odd to have, these two come out, this unit and the Transforming Go tanks, and it not be some kind of big celebration, right? That's usually during, what was it, Golden Week? I guess it came out in April. So it'd be very strange if we get it without that, you know what I mean? But we'll have to see, because we're not Bandai Namco. We have no idea how they're going to set it up. Okay, once again, I'm going to keep this boy in this form just because he, Strength Cooler supporting, and we want to continue to allow him to give him that support. That I believe 30%, 30% if I remember correctly for Strength Cooler. Let me actually double check right now. The Strength Cooler boy, if he's facing only one enemy, 2 key, 30% attack and defense to transformation boost when facing only one enemy. If he's facing 2 enemies, that's when he gives Terrifying Conquerors 50% attack and defense plus 2 key. So that buff is a smidge better. Okay, so like a very fat support rotation here. very fat indeed. And this should be pretty funny. I do want to bring down some nice links for the LR Buu tanks on the next turn, just so he can do some filthy stuff. And this physical Buu is actually really good. People sleep on this dude. I mean, all of these physical supports are fantastic with their awakenings. And I can't imagine how good they'll be if they actually get Extreme Z Awakenings down the road. I think that would probably be a little bit too much, honestly, because even as supports, they're pretty incredible. But, I mean, when has Bandai ever cared about the balance of this game, right? They came out with LR Kalen Caulifla, who was just godlike when she came out. They came out with, you know, Super Saiyan 4 Goku, Super Saiyan Vegeta, who were godlike when they first came out. They seem to not care too much about balance here and there. So, okay, so STR Cooler, we should be able to get a decent amount of health back here. Boom. His defense isn't insane, but it's good enough that you're going to be able to recover fairly well. 4.2 million. We're just kind of hovering there, but again, we're getting our defense up. We'll check what it is. I think what I'll do is when we get to Strength UI Goku, we'll actually take a look where our stats are. This is fantastic, though, that he's getting this second super attack off. Like, so good. Boom. Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. And I think when we get to UI Goku is when we will decide to actually transform. I think that would make the most sense. So this man can transform, and it actually wouldn't make much sense to not transform him, I don't think. Simply because at this point, he's right now sitting at 150% attack to ki, and he's got 40% damage reduction. He does have a 50% chance to stun the enemy, which obviously this man can't be stunned. And he's got a 25% chance to dodge, which is good. But if I transform him, he's going to be 220% attack, 50% damage reduction. He's going to get 12% chance to crit for every rainbow orb he gets. So he'll be able to get 2 rainbow orbs right here. So he's going to have a 24% chance to crit. That's just a whole lot. Now, he does steal super attack, but obviously this dude cannot have his super attack sealed. And he does raise attack and defense for 3 turns. Greatly raises attack and defense for 3 turns. So that's really, really good. So this Super Buu is just, whew, like, transformation is pretty clean. Boom. Very quick. Angry boy. And now he's going to be able to do some ferocious things. Now, what is going to happen is this Cooler is going to take a lot of damage here. And when I say a lot, I mean a lot. Hopefully he doesn't get super attacked. I wouldn't mind this guy getting super attacked over the AGL, or over the Strength Cooler, because Strength Cooler is going to get bodied. 4.4 million. Woo! Crit. 24% chance, baby. Plus whatever you have in the hidden potential system. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Because again, we just greatly raised the attack. And we're going to have that for a few more turns. So I'm like, oh my goodness. All right. We just greatly raised our defense twice. So this is going to do nothing. Plus type advantage? Come on, dog. Why even do it, Goku? Why embarrass yourself? Hey, Cooler. There you go. I'm liking that. Good job, my boy. You're doing the damn thing here. Oh, and the crit. Okay, looking good, my boy. Thank you, sir. You didn't have to take any kind of damage. So that's fantastic. All right, so let's take a look at where Bootanks is for his defense. That physical Kid Buu is going to get massacred at the end. Wow. Are you kidding me? 428,000 defense. Holy cow. I mean, that's incredible, isn't it? Like that. So let's see where he's at. 27 crit. So they decided to go the crit route. Even though he gets 25% crit when he transforms, they decided to still go crit, which is fine. That's not a big deal. You can go either way, however you want. And then obviously all of these links are level 10. Look at that. Recover 5% HP, attack and defense 10% up. You also have, which link is this second link? Let me actually verify that real fast. So at the moment, yeah, that was Metamorphosis. Is this Shocking Speed? No, that's not Shocking Speed. That's the wall standing tall. So that's 20% attack. Foils true power, which is whatever, who cares. The next one should be Fear and Faith, I believe. No, that's not Fear and Faith. That could be Majin, 2 key, attack and defense 15%. And then the next one down here is that legendary power, 15% when you're doing a super attack. Which one is this one? 2 key, 5% defense, I believe is shocking speed. This one here, defense 10% down. That is Fear and Faith. 2 key, 10% down, and then the last one here should be Fierce Battle at 20% attack. So he's very strong. Let's go ahead and transform the boy and sit through this somewhat long transformation. Well, no, you know what? It's not that long. I'm thinking more of Gohan. Ultimate Gohan's insane. Ultimate Gohan's is like the longest. Yeah, I think it's the longest in the game for active skill. Actually, you know what? This is kind of long too. No, I thought it was shorter. Dope little pose. You already know. My man's got to do the pose. All right. Well, we're going to test them out and see how much damage the Tech Buu could do. Kind of screwed that one up, but that's all right. Oh my goodness. LR Buu takes us in at 1.5 million right here. Or he's Buuhan now. Let's see how much this buff Buu can do. Tech buff Buu. Oh. Which we will be getting soon on Global. Like, this dude is fantastic. Okay, so he's at almost 4 million attack. He's at 3.7 million. And he's going to do filthy things. Remember that you do recover HP at the end of the turn with this man. Oh my goodness, 4.6 million. He ain't playing around. Oh, bro, imagine if that was a Dokkan attack. It would have been like 8-9 million, bro. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. All right, Boo's going to get bashed, this Kid Buu. Watch this. I might die just from Kid Buu. If he gets super attacked, it's 100% dead, but I don't care. Bro, LR Buu, yeah. LR Buu tanks, brother. Are you kidding? So we're going back in with a second team this time. And just to show you how many Majins you could put on a transformation boost. Besides LR Buu tanks, I legit brought a whole new squad of Majins, and we'll actually take a look at them right after I finish this little rotation here. It's so funny. So obviously, as you can see, 2 different ones. You got the strength transforming Buu, who I think gets a bad rap. Like, he's not as bad as a lot of people think, in my opinion. I think he's still pretty solid. He could do decent amounts of damage. And, you know, his transformations are a little gimmicky with, like, the amount of health you have is where you transform. And it takes a while because you got to, you know, that only kicks in on the 5th turn of battle. But, listen, it is what it is, right? Like, we just got to deal with it. 500,000 first turn. Okay, so let's go ahead and take a look at who I brought. Obviously, we're still doing the transformation boost with the Cooler. We have the strength transforming Buu, like I said. You have the intelligence Easy A Buuhan here, who is not too bad nowadays. We got the Buikalo or Bukalo, however you want to pronounce them, right there. And then one that I think not a lot of people would even know who this is. This is Babidi, or Boo Babidi, so or Boobity, whatever people want to say. This is essentially a fusion between Kid Buu and Babidi. It's a Kid Buu absorbed Babidi, and he has all his magic powers. So he's pretty fascinating because he actually has a 50% chance of stunning, and he gives himself 80% defense off rip. Now, he's a support unit. If you are over 81% health, he's giving all allies 40% defense, which is not bad. If you drop below 80% health, then he's going to give all allies 3 key and 40% attack, plus you're going to recover 5% HP at the start of turn. So he's actually not a bad support unit whatsoever, particularly if you're trying to be more defensive. And he gives back health, which is really solid. Okay, starting off with the 3.2 million. Not too shabby. Again, we're going to get defense stacking here. And then, unfortunately, he did not super attack, even though he's got quite a bit of additional super attack built into him. But that's fine. It's not a huge deal, right? Not a big deal. That Kid Buu Babidi, he's got Majin, which is always good because most of those Majin people, most of those Majin characters are going to have that. And that's a fantastic link that has really aged well. Like, who links better? I guess they link just about the same, huh? Yeah, so it doesn't really matter what I do here. I do want to give this guy a lot of orbs. The Buhan, 5 orbs, because he gets, 10% defense, 17% attack every orb he grabs, so you do want to give him quite a few. But back to that Kid Buu Babidi. He also has Brutal Beatdown. Master of Magic is kind of there for no reason because it's really just like Babidis and Supreme Kai of Times and like other Kais and stuff that have it. Kind of weird. More Than Meets the Eye is also kind of a wonky one because he's really sharing it with like the Kid Boos and like some of like the universe. What is it? The Peppy Gal universe. People, kind of strange, right? Metamorphosis, always solid. And Nightmare, always solid. And as well as Shattering the Limit is always solid. So some of those pretty darn good. Some of them a little wonky. Like, we can admit that. A little wonky. But you have the Intelligence Buhan on here as well. And he also gains 10,000 HP per orb, which is good because if you're sitting at 470,000 health, you're grabbing 5 or 6 orbs. That's not bad. That's 10+% health back every single turn. That's not too shabby. And then if he's able to kill off the enemy and go into the next turn, then you actually gain back 15% HP. So not horrible. And then his links are pretty perfect for most of these villains, most of these Majin villains. He's got the addition of Big Bad Bosses, Shocking Speed, Kamehameha, the Wall Standing Tall, which is just a flat 20% attack, which is pretty nutty in my opinion. Okay, so this is the Strength Buu transforming. And he's going to turn into Buhan here. The Ultimate Gohan Buhan. So this one's pretty simple. Nothing too crazy about this particular Buhan. And what I mean by that is he's just going to give himself a flat 120% attack and defense. Which is like, okay, that's not crazy at all. And he gives himself back 10% HP at the start of fight. So kind of boring, to be quite honest. Kind of boring. And I would say that this is probably the one that you're going to see the most after 5 turns because you're going to be between 80 to 100% HP. And so it's kind of like the simplest one that they have. He does greatly raise his attack and defense for that one turn when he supers, which is fantastic. And then his links here are good too, like Majin, Big Bad Bosses, Metamorphosis, Shocking Speed, Fear and Faith, The Wall Standing Tall, and Fierce Battle. That's very, very, very good in terms of his links. It's just like this one, like I said, it's the most boring one because it probably does the least in terms of like, different. Okay, so I forgot that he actually links so well with this dude. And I think this is exactly who. So what's, okay, 300,000. We're going to allow this to go on just a little bit farther. And I honestly think that, I'm very, very interested to see how Kid Buu Babidi takes that, or Boobity. However you want to say his name. I think he's going to take that hit pretty well. His defense should be pretty solid, right? 80% defense plus an additional 40%. The LR Buu tanks is just like 3 million with this old Easy A unit. All right, I'll take that. So his defense should be okay here. Let's actually see how much damage he can take. Yeah. Oh, wow. That's actually spectacular. That's actually spectacular. Because he's sitting at like 120% defense right now. So I'm not mad at that at all. All right, let's have the Buu Piccolo go ahead and do that. Unfortunately, this dude's not going to be able to super. That's actually pretty tilting. But it's fine, because I think Buu Piccolo should be able to kill him. Or Buccolo, whatever you... Again, however you want to pronounce it. I grew up saying Buu Piccolo. If you grew up saying Buccolo, that's fine too. Not a big deal. We can exist together, ladies and gentlemen. We can indeed. So, yeah, I mean... this has just been particularly impressive. Let's go ahead and transform this man and see how he does. We're actually getting fairly close to a Dokkan attack. I don't think I'm going to be able to get it on this turn. Maybe. We're getting that 30% buff from the Cooler. So if we're able to get a Dokkan attack here, I think we'll call it. That's actually a lot of orbs there. Are we not going to be able to get it? It's a lot of strength orbs. Come on. Oh, so close. That's so whack. But almost a million tack just sitting there, huh? Yep. Almost a milli just sitting right here. 6.3 million. And go ahead, my boy. Yeah. I mean, there's not much this man can't do. In my mind, I do think this Bootanks is one of the best characters in the game. One of the best LRs in the game. It's just like, there's no question. He's that good. He's that good. And right now, this may be blasphemous. I think the Bootanks is better than the Strength Vegito. The Super Vegito. I do. I 100% think he's better. This is going to be pretty sad because no matter what we do, we're going to get our super attack, huh? Yeah, like this is going to be that right there, and boom. All right, I mean, fine. Let's have this Buhan go ahead and finish it off. But you guys see, transformation boost. Even this wonky team that I built of just Majin Buu characters, two different teams of Majin Buu characters, is so good, unbelievably good, irresponsibly good. Like, this is crazy, absolutely crazy, but I love it. And hopefully you love the video. If you haven't subscribed to the channel already, consider what you're doing with your life. Go ahead and gently rub that subscribe button, gingerly ring that bell button, lovingly kiss the like button. As always, is Periodic. See y'all in the next video.